Anger could have consumed her, but one choice changed her life forever. We've all been there. Life takes something precious from us, and in that moment, all we can feel is anger. The first thought is always revenge. We want those who hurt us to suffer the way we've suffered. But deep down, we know anger only burns us from the inside out. Real strength is in how we rise again, how we rebuild, and how we refuse to let someone else's cruelty define our lives. This is the story of Eagle and Snake, and the powerful life lesson they left behind. Long ago, high in the mountains, where the winds screamed against the cliffs, Eagle soared. She was strong, fearless, admired, and respected by every creature who saw her. But below, crawling through cracks and shadows, Snake watched. His eyes weren't filled with admiration, but with envy, cold, poisonous jealousy that wanted to tear down what he could never become. One day, when Eagle left her nest to hunt, Snake climbed up the rocks. He found what she treasured most, her eggs. Not out of hunger, but spite, he devoured them. When Eagle returned, the nest she had poured her hope into was empty. Her heart broke, her future gone. From the rocks, Snake hissed, "Now you have nothing." The mountain creatures whispered their pity, but no one dared to stand up to Snake. Eagle's rage was instant. She spread her wings and circled the cliffs, eyes burning, talons ready. Again and again, she tried to strike. But every time she got close, Snake slipped into the cracks where her wings couldn't reach. No matter how hard she fought, he always escaped. Each failure left her weaker, lonelier, more consumed by bitterness. Inside, the fire grew hotter. "He destroyed my hope. He deserves to suffer," she thought. But as days turned into weeks, Eagle began to notice something. The rage wasn't freeing her, it was chaining her. Her anger had become Snake's victory. It was the cage keeping her grounded, stealing the strength that once made her soar. And that was the moment everything changed. Instead of chasing revenge, Eagle chose a different path. She built again. She wove a new nest, then another, and another. She taught younger birds how to build strong homes, how to spread their wings, how to fly high and survive storms. She became more than a hunter, she became a guardian of the mountain. Where Snake spread fear, Eagle spread hope. Where he destroyed, she created. Seasons passed, and Eagle grew into a figure of wisdom and respect. Birds came from far away to learn from her. Even the strongest of the mountain creatures looked to her for guidance. She was no longer defined by what Snake had taken, but by what she had built in its place. Then came the brutal winter. The mountains froze. Food grew scarce. Snake, who had lived his life spreading fear, now found himself alone. The animals he had tormented turned their backs. His cruelty had left him with nothing but emptiness. Eagle, meanwhile, was surrounded by friends and allies. She had enough to survive the storm, and when she saw Snake suffering, she did something unexpected. She offered him shelter. Not out of friendship, not out of weakness, but as a lesson. She showed him, and everyone watching, that strength is not in revenge, but in rising above. Snake realized too late what his envy had cost him. His cruelty left him empty, while Eagle's patience and wisdom gave her a legacy that nothing could steal. And that's the life lesson we so often forget. The best revenge isn't making others suffer, it's refusing to let their darkness dim your light. Anger feels powerful, but it only drains you. True power is in rising, rebuilding, and choosing to create something bigger than the pain you've endured. So if this story gave you strength, don't just let it fade. Share it with someone who's carrying anger or heartbreak. Remember it the next time life tests you, and carry this truth with you always. Your destiny is not decided by what others take from you. It's decided by what you choose to create after the loss. Never let someone else's cruelty write your story. Be like the eagle, rise, rebuild, and inspire. Because in the end, revenge doesn't make you stronger, but resilience does.